Be seated for a moment. At this time, I invite forward those 4 youth who are here, who went to the National Catholic Youth Conference, to come and tell us a little bit about your experience. As you guys are coming up, I'll make the other announcements. Next Saturday evening after Mass, we are having our parish Advent party. Please bring a cake, pie, or cookie plate for the dessert walk and a prize for bingo if you plan to play. Next Wednesday, December 8th, our senior citizens will meet at 10:30 to play games and have a luncheon. We will have Mass that evening both at Queen of All Saints and here in Elk City. Our confirmation retreat is not this next Saturday, but the Saturday after on December 11th. And December 19th, our confirmation kids are asked to help decorate for Christmas. I warned them about them having to come up and talk. You can tell they're all a little anxious. Nobody's like zooming up to the microphone. But I want them to come and tell a little bit about their experiences. One of the things that was different this year about NCYC was that they all went fully funded this year. The parish, because we had many generous donations through the fish fry and other things, our youth account has swelled. And so when we reserved 10 spots to go towards the end of registration time, and we had 0 kids signed up to go, the diocese said, hey, we reserved these spots for you, so use them or you're paying for it anyways. So Colton heard that 2 Sundays ago and said, Father, what is this NCYC thing? Here, go ask your mom. Been talking to her about it for months. No, it was perfect. So Colton then got excited, and once one came, everybody else got to come. So please tell us a little bit about what you enjoyed. What was your favorite part of the experience, and what you...
The entire experience was just beautiful. I don't know how else to describe it. Especially on the last 2 days, the last 2 nights we were there. On Friday night, we had
Adoration?
Yeah, I forgot its name. Adoration. And in a stadium full of so many other Catholic youths, and I just had confession minutes before. I just felt something in that moment, and as I looked at the Eucharist, I finally understood because I'd had it drilled into my head that was Christ, how great of a gift it was, but I never really understood it until that moment. And without NCYC, I might not have understood that ever. And that was just one night. Every other night, moments like that happened. Not just for me, but for so many other kids, and I think all the kids in my group. So, for all the donations, all the funds that made it possible for us to go, because I'm not sure if many of us would have gone if it wasn't fully paid for, thank you so much. And I just can't wait to see if we can go again, because I never would have, I knew it was going to be big whenever I went, but I never expected it would have that much of an impact that I could fully see in myself and on everyone else whenever I went. Thank you.
You got this?
Oh, well, I just want to say that while I was there, I went to confession, and that was really good for me because I hadn't went in a long time. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm the person that Father was talking about, that it didn't have any impact on me, but I saw the impact it did on other people. And it was a great experience, it was really fun, and I made a lot of new friends.
Well, and kind of as I mentioned, even if you guys didn't see impacts on yourself, I saw how you guys came together as a group with the 6 of you guys as we went along, how you guys prayed together, how you guys talked together. You got up on the bus in front of people you had just met that weekend and talked about some of your experiences. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. As I mentioned, they kind of threw a wrench in my plans, as the Lord tends to do all the time. There's that old saying, make a plan. If you want to hear God laugh, make a plan. Well, he's laughing at me. My hope was that we'd have a big group go in 2023 because it only happens every other year. And now they're having one next year in Long Beach, California, and everyone wants to go. So the hope is that finances will not be an issue for any of our kids or adults that want to go. This year, it was $550 per participant, and that was because we were on a charter bus, and we were able to kind of help split up some of those costs. We haven't gotten an actual cost for next year. I'm assuming, though, we're going to fly, and so that kind of ups the cost a little bit. So I'm assuming the cost will be between $800 and $1,000 per participant, but I want us to have that opportunity to go. As I talked with Katie this morning, and she mentioned at the Mass in Sayre, we're going to start having fundraisers soon. So if you are interested in going as a chaperone, if you're interested in having your kids go, if you are going into the 9th grade in the fall or will be 14 years old by the time of NCYC, you are eligible to go. One of the great things that we got, I mentioned that the December 11th, we have our confirmation retreat. The lead musician kind of behind the background of all of NCYC is Steve Angrazano. He's the one doing the retreat for our youth on December 11th. So it kind of helps to kind of bring those things together to say, hey, we want to continue to allow our kids to grow. As I've said since the day I got here, I love seeing kids at Mass. I am overwhelmed by the amount of support that our kids have here at the parish. Just asking for a little bit more in this next year. My hope, this last year we took 140 kids from the diocese. My hope is the next 10 years we take 140 kids from the parish. Reaching high, I know. But that takes funds, it takes generosity, and that's just one of the many events that we're hoping to do this next year. We're hoping to hopefully also do our work camp again this summer, whether in-house or going and traveling somewhere. We're going to continue to do Totus Tuus this summer, as well as have church camps. So we've got a lot of things going on for our little littles, our middle littles, and our big littles. So please continue to pray for the youth in our parish. Please continue to bring the youth to the parish. Bring your friends to Mass. Bring your kids to Mass. Bring your grandkids to Mass. And then grandkids, bring your parents and grandparents to Mass. Because we're all a community of faith in this fight together. Sometimes we have a bad day. Sometimes our team didn't win Bedlam, but there's still hope. There's still hope that can be found in the Lord. Please stand.